and welcome back to a new video. Today's video we're talking about the Dmitry Orlov Garnet Hathaway trade involving the Washington Capitals and the Boston Bruins. Now, like always, please leave a like and smash the subscribe button for more hockey content just like this. We're posting daily, so please like and please subscribe. Now, this trade involved the Washington Capitals and the Boston Bruins, while also involving the Minnesota Wild retaining 50%, 25% on Dmitry Orlov's cap. Now, what did Boston get back? Boston got back Dmitry Orlov, who is a sound defender in his prime. They also got back Garnet Hathaway, but let's talk about Dmitry Orlov first. Dmitry Orlov is a veteran with Stanley Cup pedigree, as he won with Ovi, and Dmitry Orlov is a player who knows how to play in the playoffs, who knows how good he is defensively. Great defensive awareness, great defensive positioning, and the way he just plays and thinks hockey is just really interesting and good to me. Now, with Dmitry Orlov, you won't get a player who will astound you with his skating or his points or his goals or his shooting, but he'll play a solid game for your team, and he'll be a player that, when it comes to clutch time, he's a player that can box out, work hard, pinch, hold players off, protect your goalie, play that playoff type of tile that Boston is clearly desperate for as they're trying to chase a cup. Now, this season with the Washington Capitals, Dmitry Orlov has 19 points in 43 games, including 16 assists, which, in my opinion, for Dmitry Orlov, is pretty good production as he's aging, not regressing, and he's probably will not return as a Boston Bruin next season, as it's pointed out that he wants a 6-year deal when he's already 31 years old. So I don't know how we'll see with that, but maybe we could see him going to a team later on, like a Montreal or like an Anaheim. So they give him that contract and then flip him later at the trade deadline, retaining 50%. I could see that happening next year. Now, with the other piece they got in Garnet Hathaway is a grinding forward. You could see this player right from the beginning is and should be a Boston Bruin. He plays a good physical checking game. While he's not too astounding with points, he checks hard, he plays good defense, and he's not a player that's afraid to get gritty and a player to get physical. He works hard, he goes in for the net, and he gets under the opponent's skin. Brad Marchand 2.0, but without the skill. Now, so far this season, Garnet Hathaway through 16 points through 59 games, and that's a decent production for a fourth line checking winger like Garnet Hathaway. But with Garnet Hathaway, you're not looking for the points, you're looking for the defense and the grittiness and sandpaper he provides to your lineup. Now, let's look at what the Washington Capitals got. The Washington Capitals got back Craig Smith, and Craig Smith was truly based on salary. Now, with Washington retaining 50% and Minnesota retaining 25%, Craig Smith still had to go back to make the salary work. And with that, Craig Smith so far has 42 games played for the Boston Bruins, only putting up 10 points and 4 of them being goals. And that's a really bad season for Craig Smith. Ever since coming to Boston, he's been kind of underwhelming for them, in my opinion. He's a third-line center at most, and he hasn't been playing that third-line center type of role. Last season in the playoffs, through 7 games, he had 0 points, was a non-factor in their playoff series. And Craig Smith is doing that again this year. He's not playing the game that we've always seen him play through the Nashville. We haven't seen him play that long in so long, and I don't know if he can get back to that type of play when Craig Smith was an elite player. When Craig Smith was a player that opponent players would shake their head when he stepped onto the ice. Now, with Craig Smith, I could see him possibly getting flipped again at the trade deadline for a 5th or 7th round pick, because Craig Smith is still a player who, in the playoffs, we could possibly see him reach a new goal and see him step up and turn into the Craig Smith that everyone's seen before. Now, with also the package that Washington got, they got a 2023 unprotected first round pick, and that pick could be in the 25 to 32 range. So I really like that pick for them. They also got a 2024 third round pick and a 2025 second round pick. And with all those picks for a player like Dmitry Orlov, who is likely to leave, with a player like Garnet Hathaway, I really like this trade for the Washington Capitals. They got Rat back, they retooled, they got back picks and players that they want, and they only gave away players that they did not want. Dmitry Orlov was not going to sign back with Walter Washington. Garnet Hathaway is not a valuable piece that you want to stick around for a rebuild. And for the Boston Bruins, I like this trade. I don't think a second round pick, in my opinion, would do. But other than that, a great overall trade for the Washington Capitals. Boston, if they have to win a cup, it's a cup or bust season for them. And like always, please leave a like and smash the subscribe button for more hockey content just like this.